Okay, this is about take number 6. And for those of you commenters that always bitch, try making a video on one of these camcorders and deal with the shortage of video card space and battery time, and then bitch about my videos, alright? Anyway, hey, buddy, this is the, I told you about these holsters. These things are a must-have for a two-way radio. The guy on eBay, I can't give you a better deal than that guy's got. In fact, I'd almost like to buy one or two of the ones he's got, because with his shipped, I certainly can't beat that price. And, I wish I could for you, but I can't. Anyway, this thing holds. It's got two straps on the end. You can hook a little strap to it. You don't need to. It's got heavy duty snaps on it. It's all leather. You can tell with the construction. It's Motorola, and it's got the manufacture date. You're not going to find a better holster. I've used these on the job a lot, and it comes with a swivel rig. Now this fits on your belt. It stays on your belt. What you do is you turn it upside down. You'll turn the radio upside down. You slide that in, you turn it, and the radio stays on your belt. When you want it off, you simply swivel this up, and I'm doing this with one hand. It's not easy. Swivel that up and it slips off. So something like that is very good for your radio. That HT1000, that's a very good radio. This is an HT1000. It's in UHF. I wish I had VHF for you guys, but I just don't. It comes with 16 channels. Now this man down button, you slide your finger, you can get it by feel. You can slide it down if you do have that enabled. If you're in trouble, you can press that button. It'll send an emergency call to dispatch. That's if you've got the programming capability, or if you have that and request that to be done, depending on your system. But anyway, it's got 16 channels, 3-position toggle switch, and these radios are very hard to beat. You can beat the living hell out of them, and they will last. They've got the loudest audio of, I believe, any Motorola radio, and I don't think that has changed. They're legendary. There's a difference between that one and this one. This is an MTS 2000. I like these better. This radio has got 48 channels, and it's got an illuminated channel screen on top. You can push this button, it'll invert the display to where when it's on your belt and you're in the field, you can look at it and say, you don't have to look at it backwards. It's called a flip display, and you can see where it's inwards. You can see where it flips. On these 48 channels, it's got a concentric switch, ring switch on it. These things are flash port. You can upgrade the firmware because they've got flash port in them, and also the ABC toggle switch. You've got 16 on each of the 3, so that's a good thing. You'll get 48 channels out of them. If you've got a front programmable radio, you're going to get more. I think up to 255. You don't need that many. All you need is an HT1000 with 16 channels. I've used radios a lot, and I mean, realistically, 16 channels is really all you need. Unless you're, well, hell, in all reality, I don't see that much use for a radio over 16 channels. That's a lot of channels to have to monitor. Anyway, okay, now getting to the mic. This is the public safety mic. This is a Jedi mic. Public safety mics, this is priced at $105.06. It's brand new. It's a new old stock. The guy gave it to me for one hell of a good price. In factory wrapper. It's a public safety mic. It does come with paperwork. It also comes with an antenna plug. Now with these radios, or with these mics, what they do, this is a 30-inch mic, or 30-inch mic cord. Now that's a long cord, and they're straight cords. These straight cords are good because you can run them, if you've got the radio on one side, you can run them around your back and up under your armpit and over your shoulder and hook it onto your lapel. And you can take the radio antenna off the radio, or you can get just another antenna. You can screw it onto this one. And from what people say, it gives them a little bit more range. I don't know about that. The antenna is not included in it, but like I said, you can get a stubby VHF, and hook it up to that. It'll run fine without one. As long as you've got an antenna on your radio, you'll be fine. Like I said, I got this thing for one hell of a good price, and I can pass it on to you, only you. And you're just starting out, you're wanting a good radio system. These Motorola mics, especially the public safeties, it's got the hang tag on it. It's a brand new mic. There's only one problem I saw with it, and the high-low switch doesn't have an insulated rubber connector. So that's the only downside of it. Although I hooked this thing up and it works fine. Let me see here. Let me get this hooked up to. It's got a high-low switch on it, which the Jedi mics don't have. It's got a much better made. The thing is rugged compared to just a plastic back on the Jedis. Jedis are nice, I like these actually better because I don't like the length of the coil cord. This is the 30-inch length. Anyway, let me turn one radio on. It's already on. Got an XTS. This is the MTS. Okay. Well, I'm too close to the radios, but like I said, if you guys want to bitch about my videos, try and make one of these. It ain't easy. Especially when you don't have a tripod and when you're trying to work with radios that are close to each other. But it works. It works fine. And the high-low switch, let me see if I can get something that... The high-low switch, I'm just too close to the radios. High-low switch is on the top. If you want a little more volume, you flip that switch. If you want a little less, you switch that. Brand new. It is missing that top rubber piece, but hey, looking at it, it looks like it's going to be fine. And I'll shoot you the deal that I told you. I think $33 plus shipping is fair on this, since it is an expensive mic, since it is brand new. It does have a jack on the bottom here to where you can plug in an earpiece or external audio. It does have a quick release latch. This thing will lock onto your radio. I'll lock it onto the HT1000. And see, we're already at 10 minutes, and the upload time on this is about 2 hours. So, you know, I've gotten a lot of people bitching about, you know, well, you didn't say this, or you screwed up when you said this. Well, you know, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. If you don't like it, you know, don't watch my channel, because I really don't give a red rat's ass what you think. You know, I'm not making it for you. I'm making it for people who actually want to watch and want to know a little bit about Motorola radios. You know, these people who bitch and whine and piss and moan, you know, don't you have anything better to do? You know, I mean, it's not easy to make these videos. So kiss my ass if you don't like my videos, because I really don't care. I'm making them for customers, and I'm making them for people who actually want to know more information about a radio. If I make a mistake on something, well, I made a mistake, big deal. Anyway, that's what the radio looks like inside the rig. It's a good one, and that's what the mic's like. I would go for that VHF that's on there. It seems like a fair price to me. I don't know the guy, but free programming, and with a, you know, with a good battery. Make sure it's a good battery. Try to get a brand name. You may need to get. It's always a good idea to get a spare battery. But anyway, yeah. But without the antenna on the mic head, you slip this rubber piece over the top, and like I said, it's brand new. It's good, and you'll have one killer system, and you know, you'll be able to do a lot with this radio. I think you'll be happy with it. I wish I could get, you know, if I carried and had VHF in stock, you know, I'd sell you one in a heartbeat, but you know, right now I don't. So, you know, if you want one of these, very good mics, and that price that I shot you, guys that are looking at this, don't expect that price. This guy I know, I've been talking to for a while. It's his first radio, and I'm going to give him a good deal on a mic. And you know, the price that I'm selling to him for, I'm making, you know, very little money on it. So, you know, if I sell to anybody else, it's going to go for more. Just common sense. By the way, shipping's actual on that. I'm not going to profit off shipping. Anyway, that's what a Motorola HT1000 is. That's an MTS 2000, you know, for what you want and what you need. I think a 16 channel will get you by just fine. Anyway, that's all the time I got. You guys take care, and thanks for watching, and let me know if you need this mic later on.